Well, it's Halloween Eve, and today Haunted Lafayette takes us across the river to Purdue. One of the world's greatest aviation mysteries has a connection to the university. Amelia Earhart went missing in 1937 during an attempt to circumnavigate the entire world.
And she arrived at Purdue just 2 years before that. Today's Haunted Lafayette story is about Earhart and Hangar number 1 at the Purdue airport and how she may still have a presence in the space she prepped for her final flight.
Purdue University, like many colleges, is known to hold claim to its own urban legends and ghost stories. Perhaps the most famous ghost to have been spotted at Purdue University is Amelia Earhart. In 1932, Amelia Earhart became the first woman and only the second person to fly solo in a plane across the vast Atlantic Ocean. In the fall of 1933, Amelia Earhart spoke to a large audience at Purdue University. One of those in the crowd was then University President Dr. Edward C. Elliott. He felt firmly that Earhart was a prime example of female ambition and an excellent role model for the female students. After expressing this to Amelia in November 1935, she happily accepted the position of a visiting faculty member in the Women's Career Department. On July 2nd, after completing nearly two-thirds of a historic and published flight, Amelia Earhart vanished along with her navigator, Frederick Noonan. To this day, their fate is the subject of endless speculation, mystery, and debate, not just in regard to Amelia's life on Earth, but also regarding her appearance, said to have been spotted after her death. Hangar number 1 at Purdue's airport has had a number of reports revolving Amelia Earhart's ghost. Crew and maintenance members have claimed for years to see a figure of a slender woman in pants and an aviation coat with a scarf tied around her neck fitting Amelia's description. She appears to be standing in the shadows around Hangar number 1. Just outside the hangar, it was reported that an officer with the National Guard was so startled by the sudden and almost transparent apparition of a woman that he fired shots at her. Later, he claimed that the woman seemed to melt into the air. Although Amelia vanished over 70 years ago, the beautiful and adventurous woman will continue to inspire. Amelia's is a case that will never officially be closed. Perhaps you will find answers if you are brave enough to seek out at Purdue's Hangar number 1.
Well, here's some history for you this morning. The Purdue Airport was built in 1930, and Hangar number 1 has been there since the beginning. The hangar has been renovated and now has classrooms for aviation technology students.
Now, for our final story tomorrow on Halloween, we look into one of Tippecanoe County's most odd murder cases, the story of Marcia Held and the New York Street murder.